just like those videos where it's like me and my friend when we get superpowers, and it's like my friend, we can be superheroes now, and then it's like me turning superheroes.
Oh fuck!
I don't think so.
Ian lives his life like a dark meme.
My life is a dark meme.
Ian lives his life like a school shooter Tumblr.
That's really dark.
And I wouldn't go that far.
How far would you go?
Just a scooch above that.
And what would that be? How's that not worse?
Because that's kids. I'd like shoot up a mall.
There's
like
kids in the mall.
adults.
There's kids in the mall.
Yeah, but I wouldn't shoot them.
Allegedly, you would do this.
Allegedly.
Right. Yeah, you got pen perfect aim. As you go into the mall and go.
I can just distinguish.
Right. You go. Not you. Not you.
Basically.
When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, don't be scared, homie.
Welcome to Throwing Hands.
You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail.
My balls are hot.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Boys, welcome to another episode of the Throwing Hands podcast. With me, as always, is my two favorite co-hosts in the world, my close personal friend Darnell, and my best buddy Ian.
You almost put me in an awkward situation there, bro.
What's that? What's wrong? What's happening?
You said your close personal friend, and then even Ian made a face, and then you said my best buddy.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing here. It's you know,
I was like my close personal slave.
I'm really,
I'll leave.
for every 10 racist jokes, I have to make it like known that I'm like really, really close to Darnell. I'm like, no, did we go way, way back? Darnell remembers when back in the day we used to go down to the record store and pick up the most recent Questlove album together, and we just jam for days, just listening to those albums. And
We used to go down to the candy shop and play jacks.
Well, thank you guys both for being here as always, and thank you guys, the fans at home who are still hanging out with us and trying to help bump these rookie numbers up. And you can do that for free by hitting the subscribe button down there, hitting the bell, liking the video,
like, comment, subscribing.
Yeah, we don't want to hanker on it too much for you guys, but if you don't do it, we're gonna have to keep hankering on you. And if you don't do it, then we're gonna have to do something about it. And when we do something about it, you're gonna do it, but you're not gonna be really happy that you had to do it. We want you to be happy that you're doing it. And right now, let's just start right now by hitting the like button, subscribe, just follow the order. It's all down there for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna bust your skull.
You were like
Like button right now.
miles per hour away from being Mark Wahlberg and sounding extremely worried. All you were saying that.
Listen. Because if you don't like the video, then how are we gonna get our views? If we don't get any views, then we can't do the podcast. We need your support. Well, I thought I'd start this episode telling you guys a little something funny that happened today while I was delivering orders. I got an order. As I walked into the McDonald's to pick it up, I noticed that the order name said Mr. Take Your Girl W was the name on this order.
The guy.
So
I'm not delivering your food.
So now it was just one 10-piece nugget. That's it. So
Not the meal?
Not the meal, just a 10-piece nugget. So I'm driving. I'm driving to deliver, and I pull into what I can explain as a lower income type apartment / neighborhood. And when I pull up, I'm like, well, now this could be a number of things. This could be a woman with very long fingernails, fake hair, who's going to yell at me. This could be a very tall black gentleman. These are two people who love 10-piece chicken nuggets. I mean, let's be real here. 10-piece nuggets.
Just
There,
them.
it's a
Those
there's a
those
there's
are
a
the people that like those 10-piece nuggets.
there's a wide variety, but when you pull into a certain type of housing, you can narrow down a little bit who you're going to be giving these nuggets to. So
Okay.
after I pull in, I'm going through the apartment buildings. I'm looking. I see the apartment building. I walk up. Who meets me halfway down the stairs? Small little 10-year-old black kid, and he says, "Thank you." And he takes these and I'm like, "Damn, what a that was
no tip, right?
I mean, whatever his mom probably put on the phone, I'm assuming. Whatever the minimum was. This shit was so funny. That was Mr. Take Your Girl right there. And then I didn't equate him into the the numbers of who I could have been delivering that 10-piece nugget to. I did not see little John Tavius coming out there and grabbing those 10 pieces from me.
You were just like, I guess.
Yeah. Held me up at first. He held me up for him, and I said, "That's adorable, kid. I mean, you're going far, but here you go. You can just have the nuggets. I mean, you already paid for them." So.
See, I just would have been like, who are you? Boom. Kid tried to rob me.
Guys, UFC Apex just passed this weekend. Not a very hyped card, but overall was an okay card. Let's be honest here. We didn't really watch this one, but we all did. We all did watch Mackenzie Dern put those absolute hands on Angela Hill in that main event. That was insane. It was dangerous. It was crazy. You know, I said to Ian on that night, I said, there's just, all we knew was Amanda Nunes when it came to like throwing dangerous hands in these divisions, besides like the champs that are already gone, like Shevchenko. Well, not Shevchenko, but who am I thinking of? The Boogie Woman, Jacek. Why are all their names escaping me right now? Thug Rose.
It's just we can't really say that.
I mean, they showed
kicking the shit out of people.
Fair enough. But striking ability out the ass. You know what I mean? And it's just now finally some new women are showing through with. First of all, with the woman that Amanda Nunes is going up against in June, Aldana. Woo, that's some scary striking right there, my dude. And the only thing I've seen close to it is Mackenzie Dern. That shit was different.
She has fucking big ass arms now, which was pretty surprising.
Yeah.
She's starting to believe she's gonna be dangerous everywhere, except for
starting that TRT
mind games.
See, with like the women's division,
the mind games. She has it. She has that big ass smile. I think she's a nice person, and then she punches
destroys you. No mercy
across your fucking face like your Daffy Duck.
Sweep the leg. No mercy.
Divorced Kinsey Dern.
Dvorsky, yeah, right. As it was said, like, what did you say? The unlockable character, divorce Mackenzie Dern. That was hilarious. I like
out
that.
Here throwing all her fucking frustrations.
Yeah,
out.
She's the updated DLC character. Everything's the same about her, but she just has a divorce, so her stats are slightly raised.
Well, you gotta get better somehow. Meanwhile,
is there anything you guys want to bring up from this passing card before we move on? I know Joaquin Buckley got another knockout win. That's good.
He said on live television it was great.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He apologized for it like right after.
Well, dudes will apologize for saying bitch on, and then go, "Oh, sorry about that. Can I cuss on here? Can we cuss here?" Oh, it's such a stupid question. Why don't they ever know that? Why don't the fighters ever know? They always ask every time. Can we cuss? Tell them.
Because I don't think they know whenever they're like on like ABC and shit. Because that's when somebody might come around the corner with a mouse costume on, and next they're in a fucking darts choke in front of their entire family.
Right.
A fucking mouse.
Oh, you can't say that.
Michael Johnson getting sent to the afterlife once again. Hey, Carolina won. I didn't even know she was on this card. Happy about that. And apparently, Latifi is from Albania now. He's no longer a Swedish citizen. And Chase Hooper won. Apparently, he was beating this dude's ass.
Damn.
From what I heard.
Yeah, we do forget that there was some good fights on that card. I don't want to down that Apex card at all, but just something that we weren't able to catch, and that's fine. We move on and we progress, and we catch the next one.
I was out learning about family.
Learning
how to dismantle a family.
You were watching Fast and Furious, weren't you?
Bro, go watch it.
It's called
No.
Fast X.
No.
No, seriously, like you don't you go into it thinking like, oh, they're gonna have another bullshit ass villain like they always do. But nah, bro, Jason Momoa actually kills that shit. It's hilarious because you don't expect it. You just expect him to be serious, but he's not.
I expect him to be Aquaman.
He should get out of that as soon as he can anyway, so he can be Lobo
What?
and be more of himself.
He should be
Because
Lobo.
Lobo is more of he already looks like fucking Lobo at that. He doesn't have to put on a wig or anything. Just
I'm not
have
mad
his
at
normal
this
ass
at all.
hair. But yeah, no, seriously, go watch Fast X. It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, they'd have to do whiteface, but
I mean, he's an alien. Doesn't matter.
So here's the deal. I'm not gonna do that. First of all.
Same.
Second of all, let's talk this next UFC card that's coming up, so that way we can get into the fun little treats we have for everybody today. So,
little tweets.
got some twisty
tweets.
tweets. A little fun fact: back in the day, when Twisty Treat is an ice cream place. I don't know if it's everywhere, but it's an ice cream place down here in Florida. And when I first saw it, I thought it was called Twisty Tweet because my stepmom missaid it while she was like drunk, and I thought that's just how you said it. So for like ever, I was calling it Twisty Tweet until my parents soberly heard me say it in the car, and like my stepmom had completely forgotten that all happened, and they just called me like an idiot. Like everybody was just like, "It's Twisty Treat, you moron."
You stupid idiot.
All right, another UFC Apex card, back-to-backs Apex. Shouts out to him. Amir Albazi versus Kai Car Francie.
France.
And I'll tell you this much: not excited for that main event at all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm jumping on the board of I don't care about flyweights anymore. I don't care.
Wow, what a guy.
I don't care. I'm sorry. The divisions need to be expanded in UFC, and flyweight's not the fucking answer. It never sells the way it should. It's never going to sell the way it should. Who's the flyweight champion right now?
Moreno.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's probably the most exciting it's gonna get, unless Figueiredo fucking decides to fucking fight him. I mean, that's exactly.
He's already off this card because health issues.
Like, I mean,
he thought he was gonna cut back to 125 again, and they were like, "Nah, nigga."
Listen, this might be hard takes, and I get it, but I'm putting my foot down by saying that like the flyweight division is out. If anybody was thinking I'm being sexist about the women's divisions, I'm telling you, I'm putting the flyweights right in there with them. Your division's boring now, son. Like, you had all the chances in the world, and Dana still keeps you guys around for some fucking reason. We want 165. We want fucking, like, we want other divisions in between the other divisions. We want, it's like 165, they want 195. Like, we need other divisions that are not fucking 135, 125, 115. Why do we want to? Nobody wants to see smaller dudes. It's where Vince McMahon syndrome does come into place in a right way. Bigger dudes, bigger cards, bigger money. That's just how that works.
I mean,
yeah, don't come flying back when shit get tight, bro.
Here's the thing.
Stay on that side of the fence.
It will get tight again, and just like this last hype train, I'm not falling for it. Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson was the last hype train that I fell for, that I was like, this is perfect. He's great. And then he left. And I was like, well, wherever he goes, that's where the excitement's going to go. And it's come to follow suit. Just because this shit's happening, Moreno's the only guy left. Once Moreno's done, or whatever the fuck happens, or whoever beats him, then it's going to be some other chump in the flyweight division. Cool, some other 125-pound guy who's going to try. I mean, it's just, it doesn't matter if there's a spike in excitement. Yeah, there was a spike in fucking Dana White's Power Slap series. Not really hitting myself over the head for not liking it anymore. I think I'll be fine, Darnell. I think I'll be fine.
Okay.
Dude's from Iraq.
I better not hear any excitement out of your voice ever again for 125.
For 125,
Ever.
yeah. You never
ever again.
Here's the thing: you never have,
if you do,
you never have, and you never will.
If you do, I'm gonna probably buy you lunch.
Buy me lunch.
Just maybe.
Oh, I kind of want to say some nice stuff about the flyweight division. Where do I start? Where do I
So what
begin?
about those flyweights?
First of all, they got quick twitch. They got a quick twitch muscle fiber, and it's all right. Stop. Lay my train there.
Say
Okay,
land your train.
maybe. Dude, I'm Thomas the Flying Train from Skyrim. What up? What up, doggy?
Nightmare fuel.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Let's talk about the more exciting fights on this card, like Alex Caceres. Who doesn't love seeing Bruce Leroy around? Come on, guy.
He's old.
Hey, so you're an ageist. You're ageist, Darnell. You are an ageist.
Goddamn right.
Wow.
After a while, I kind of want
Canceled.
to see them not do anything because I'm terrified for their health and well-being.
It's just a video of Alex Caceres walking downstairs, and Darnell's like,
Right?
no. I don't want to see
the only
it.
word out of my mouth would be fuck.
Well,
This
what
is
about
happening?
what about somebody like Jim Miller? Like Jim Miller stays around, and I don't think you get scared when you see Jim Miller fight, right? He's durable as it comes. That man beat Lyme disease.
You don't beat Lyme disease. You just live with that bitch.
Well, you know,
That's terrible.
he's
bro.
beating it like Magic Johnson beats AIDS. Okay,
Oh, bro, we already know the cure for AIDS, though. It's just that certain amount of money that South Park finally found.
yeah,
out.
you got to
That's
inject
actual
the
cure.
inject the money. Jim Miller, see, that's was it Lyme disease? Just a little bit less money. Jim Miller can afford the Lyme disease shit. Okay, well, I mean, let's talk about. I mean, first of all, don't even is there some type of so now recently when Matt Brown got the knockout like record kind of going for him where he's tied. Isn't Jim Miller? Didn't he just break a record or he's tied for like most wins or something? Because you get
I think most fights. It might be most fights like in the UFC.
there's got to be a reason for him to go
Or
on.
yeah, actually, hold on. Let me
He's
just
35-17.
What a record! Holy shit! There's a certain point when you get that amount of like fights overall. It doesn't matter. He could be 30.
Oh yeah, total fights. He has 41 fights.
He's
and
barely
he's number one
positive.
for 24 wins,
Wow.
41 fights. So yeah, those are his records currently right now.
Well, I don't know too much about this guy.
His KD is like 0.85.
This guy
Good though.
that he's going against looks serious. He looks like a fucking problem.
From Slovakia.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that at all. Now, Jim Miller's fought with all the different types of nations, but still, this is one of those where I'm like, even though I said what I said, I'm a little scared for that. I don't like this guy going up against Jim Miller. Seems like he's taller than him, too. I don't like it.
Andre
He's taller than him. I don't like it.
Wait, what? Oh, my God,
Andre
he
Arlovski
is.
way down here at the bottom of the prelims.
Oh my
It's
God.
just like, dude, you're still here.
I was gonna say that.
Andrei Arlovski popping up like the Undertaker for WrestleMania or some shit like that. That's crazy.
Another person who legitimately needs to stop.
And this guy, Dontel Mays, is 100% going to run through Andrei Arlovski. Like, I'm it's undoubtedly going to happen.
You see all his tattoos?
Yeah, and Andrei's got 0. I mean, his power level
It's
is
clear.
way lower. Yeah.
I don't know, man. My man Dontel then lost his last 2.
Well, then he's ripe to get a good jump, and he's gonna take the legend killer status from Randy Orton. Go ahead.
And he's the one that Cyril Gahn submitted.
Oh, that's embarrassing. That's why his photo looks like that now. He's just constantly pissed off from that submission. He's looked like that ever since then. Poor guy. UFC in Las Vegas Apex. Not this weekend. Next weekend, June 3rd. And then guess what, guys? That means next week we get to have a little fun episode where we just talk about fucking whatever. We won't even have to talk about the next week's card because we've already talked about it. Next time we record it, we'll go, well, we've already talked about next week's card. Watch last week's episode if you want to see our breakdown of the next week's card. Let's have some fucking fun. Let's see. I'm just trying to go through the MMA Reddit before we move on to anything to see if there's anything big. I'm seeing, what's his name? Exactly the opposite of what Darnell wanted. Jan Blachowicz is saying that the UFC told him if he beats Alex Pereira, then he gets a title shot. That's the MMA Hour that's saying that. So that's pretty legit. That's not good. That's false pretenses for Jan. Imagine Jan is so like disconnected from the
Never
bubble.
mind, he's number 3. That makes sense.
Imagine he's so disconnected from the bubble of like who Israel Adesanya and Pereira is and everything like that. So they go, okay, Jan. So here's the deal for you. We know you want that title shot. He goes, of course I do. And I say, okay, just a small thing, one thing you got to do. That's it. You only got to beat one guy. You don't have to go on a run or anything like that. And they go, oh, he's like, oh, who is it? They're like Alex Pereira. And he's like, great. I'm gonna tweet it out. Hey, MMA Hour. They said all I gotta do is beat Perea, and then I get the title shot. And they're like, okay. And you think that's gonna be very easy for you? Do you?
But if he gets that some bitch down on the ground, show him some Polish power.
That's a good point. You're not wrong. Okay, everybody at home. Usually on Ian, I'm gonna need you to look a little bit more excited. That's insane. No. It's I was joking, but to me it was hilarious how funny. Like I was like, all right, here we go. Okay, everybody at home, and Ian went like this. By the way, Darnell, in case you weren't, I said, okay, everybody at home, and Ian went like to anybody. To anybody, they'd be like,
scratch my head.
I know. That's what you were doing. It looked like that. It was funny. It was funny. There we go. There, keep that there, you fucking psychopath. It's straining on his face. I can feel it. This is gonna be a tear that drops any second now. Don't. Okay, guys. On SuperSour, we usually do a segment called It's Debatable. And we thought we'd bring it over to Throwing Hands because there's been something that's brewing on my mind. And not really sure how we're doing this. We're going to figure it out on the fly, I believe. But it's debatable. Best shit talker in combat sports. Ric Flair versus Chael Sonnen. I mean, maybe this is like a first of many that we do. So it's debatable. Ric Flair, Chael Sonnen, the two masters of the mic. Darnell's taking Ric Flair. I'm taking Chael Sonnen. Ian's playing the middleman and judging and mediating and keeping it all calm. So he's going to be playing both sides a little bit. Darnell, you have the floor. Please start opening arguments, please. Why is Ric Flair the best shit talker in combat sports history?
He, for one, unfortunately, he started way before Chael ever did.
True.
Rick transcended straight out of wrestling. The fact that you can go almost anywhere and just scream out "woo," somebody somewhere is gonna repeat that motherfucker back to you.
It's yes.
Migos made a song about it, and almost everybody was like, "Why the fuck are the Migos fucking making a song called Ric Flair?" And it's like, because motherfuckers watch wrestling. Everyone watched wrestling growing up.
Yeah,
especially when it came to Ric Flair.
Does that attribute to his shit talking?
Yeah, a little bit, because then you got to get down to his
like
whole stick when he's on the mic, when he's talking about wheeling, dealing, and all this other crazy shit. Got the Rolex on. He can kiss that fat woman right there and make her cry. He's the longest line with the longest ride. It's like it's crazy shit like that he's been saying forever.
Let me say this: before the end of this, Darnell, if Darnell can't at least bring up and read or remember the whole entire Ric Flair line, the most famous one, he can't win shit in here. He's got to say it. I want him to say it.
Oh, look at that. He's making a stipulation for himself. Look at that.
Well, I was going to say, none of that is like quote unquote shit talking.
Oh, no,
like,
it is.
What are we defining as shit talking? Like
promo cutting. Shit talking. Promo cutting is the same as shit talking. It's
Chael definitely. This nigga talked his way into 2 title fights.
That's where let me start off a little bit while I hope you're pulling up that, because I do genuinely just want to hear it. But while you're hopefully pulling that up, let me say this. Let me start an argument for Chael by saying exactly what they're both promo cutters, right? They're both promo cutters, self-made men, just normal good old American boys, as they would call it, who grew up. And Chael not only decided to take on this persona of the bad guy, the American gangster, but he backed it up too. Ric Flair can back it up by taking some bumps, sure. And I mean, the man bled all over every single ring, at least half of his body's worth of blood. I'll give you that. But could he take the fucking hits? Could he push the double leg? Hey, let me ask you a question, Darnell. If you have a single leg, do you have my leg, or do I have your entire body? Like, that's that shit talk that Chael Sonnen would do to make you go like, oh shit. He's thinking 4 steps ahead. He's thinking shit talk with the actual fight. I mean, there was nothing more intimidating than Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that shit was so weak when he said that. It was just because he said suck. And I was just like, he could have been like your ass or something, but he just went for that. It's just like, okay.
Cut to what we said earlier. Cut to what we were saying earlier. Forgive him for knowing what, program he's on. He probably knew they were on Fox or something. He was like, well, I'll say
Nah,
you suck.
he said that shit during their pay-per-view.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I knew that too. I was saying it. I was like, maybe Darnell won't know it was on a pay-per-view. Listen, Ric Flair's got some of the most iconic sayings known to man, but you could barely remember them. You're just walking up and down the street singing "woo," and I mean, otherwise you say everybody's just saying "wheeling and dealing." You know, nobody knows the rest of the whole shtick. It's an hour long. With Anderson Silva, he's with Anderson Silva. With Chael Sonnen, he's the king of one-liners, baby. He's putting every man in his place. He's saying shit at Nick Diaz level where like dudes are, well, at a more intelligent level, I should say. But at Nick Diaz level to the point where like dudes like John Jones and everybody just staring at him like, are you really talking this shit right now? And it's just, he goes in there straight-faced all the way to the end, even after he loses. Ric Flair synonymous with the sound. My man's a sellout. My man's he's edibles. He's merch. Okay? Chael Sonnen is two things. He's podcasts and he's MMA and he's talking that shit. What are you doing here? What is this?
This is what I actually had up.
All right. Let's
Got some examples.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I had a different one.
oh man, look at that look. That one was not. See, you think he's this?
And I want the whole world to know I got my Learjet sitting right out there at Peach City Cow.
His jet.
You know he's got a jet, doggy. He's the high flying.
I'm gonna ease down the steps. Ted Turner by my side.
Coked up behind those glasses.
Oh, 1000%.
I mean, just this stuff to say. I'm 42,000 feet, easing on in. That's crazy.
I was gonna say none of this makes sense. See, those people are the same reaction. They're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Everybody's like,
What
"Wow,
are you talking about?"
Ric Flair's such a dreamboat. Women must love him."
Tonight, the joint's gonna be packed, and I take care of it. There's only Frederick.
Tonight is not for questions for me. This is your night, brother. I want to know how you feel being only inches away from
Oh
greatness.
man,
I want you to tell everybody
Greatness.
how it feels.
I mean,
You're not mesmerized. You're not chills going up your
it's not even about my side picking sides here. I'm feeling this shit talk right now. I'm feeling this.
Chael's microphone. Interviewing Chael.
Oh my god.
While you're thinking about that,
My man just went through a whole physical, actual fight, and he's doing this.
they don't call you a great fighter. They call you Chael's son.
They call you Chael's son in Darnell.
Yeah, too bad he never got a belt.
Beat me if you can. Okay, well,
He never got a belt.
sorry, some guy didn't just lay down and give him the fucking belt.
In any of the
show
organizations he was
some
in.
respect.
I'll be right back.
He's losing this argument, by the way.
You can still hear you. Listen, doggy, you don't want to go
Shut
up
up, baby. I know it.
You don't want to go up against the king, and if it's debatable, homie, I made up the goddamn game. I make the rules. I edit the episode. I'll just cut out shit he said.
So you're admitting to be.
I'm not admitting shit, Darnell. Stop trying to autistically flip-flop this around what I said. And let me tell you something, brother.
He was facts.
And when you say you got facts with nothing to back it up, you lack, therefore, the knowledge and the proof. And I, therefore, say Macho Man was a better shit talker than Ric Flair. I'll say it.
Gotta rise to the fucking top, bro. Like the cream.
I'm gonna even help you. I'm gonna give you a video. I'm gonna give you a video, brother. So we were comparing moments basically right here, and as we've seen so far, Chael, I mean, it's hard to say he has the better moments because Ric Flair has been around for so long that he has countless moments that are not necessarily getting put away, but you could forget. It could be easily forget. Here we go. Let's hear it.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing.
It's stealing.
Jet flying,
Kiss.
son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
Ah man, I'm having a hard time holding these alligators. Yeah, I fucking ring wearing, diamond wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing. I mean, That shit is like when you can get it going.
Whoa, what? Hell, just a little punch.
Hey.
I was like, what's happening?
Look at this legendary shit. I mean, this was legendary of Ric Flair. This is how he used to take bumps. Like this is Ian. I'm what? What's up? This is trashed Ian taking bumps. Yo, look at my man. Bonk.
Yeah, the Jay Lethal fights were good.
Jay Lethal's underrated as one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
What
My
is
man.
this?
That's a Ric Flair bump. That's what you call the Ric Flair bump. And I don't think this is truly it, but he did say back in the day that he had a back surgery that like fucked up his back. Like he fucked up his back really bad. And he had to take a back surgery, and he was terrified for like 6 months to a year to take a back bump. I just don't think he likes taking back bumps. And if I had to assume, also it probably helps his knees to take the bump forward. It's also fucking hilarious.
All right, well, I guess my only other argument would be because of those two dudes in the ring right there. The other fucking Jay Lethal is the fact that they had an entire promo cut of Jay Lethal fucking imitating like
Ric Flair.
Perfect Ric Flair, and it's like, damn, this man grew up watching him, and now he's in the ring. He's gonna be in the ring with him, and it's like that's crazy. Nobody can say that with Shaw.
Let me say this.
He's an old man who retired after he beat a man whose ex-wife was a porn star.
I mean, still pretty cool. It's still pretty real ass of him. I don't see anything wrong with that. But let me say this. All right, Ian, if you could, please. Okay, hold on. Let's see this. All right.
I mean, it's only right.
Yo, when he would talk shit to Tito, he'd make Tito so fucking mad.
God is such a big head. He has so few ideas. Huge warehouse that stores nothing but a little Tonka truck.
And off of that alone, you're gonna tell me that Ric Flair talks better shit than him.
And I'm gonna hit you with recency bias, because that's all it is.
Listen. Let me, Ian, here, drop this real quick.
And even me, I didn't even grow up with Ric Flair. Like, I found out about Rick when I was like fucking 10, and he was part of Evolution. I was like, who the fuck is this old dude?
The thing is like, well, to be fair, and then to finish my argument, to be fair, they are two different styles of shit talk, right? Ric Flair's cutting a promo that's
good.
That's hyping up the promotion. He has to promote like that, because if he promotes like he's the big tough guy, then that's just doing what every other guy's doing. He's also got to be flashy while he does it. Chael doesn't have to be flashy. He can be overtly dangerous and aggressive, and it becomes off hilarious because we all know Chael pillow fist sunning and smart. And I'll say this to go back on the argument with my side to finish it off. Ric Flair is the ramblings of a crazy man, while Chael Sonnen is articulated shit talk to the core to piss you off or to make you laugh, but that laugh that makes you go, all right, I mean, I didn't think he was going to say that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, listen, it's not for us to decide here. Ian could definitely pick who he thinks won, but it's really, in the end, it's not for us to decide. It's for you guys, the fans, to decide. Please, in the comments down below, in the clips, if we make any on this one, let us know. Hit us up in the comments and let us know who you think is the better shit talker, Chael Sonnen or Ric Flair.
The show has a song named after him.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All
all I'm saying.
I mean, Chael talking shit to John Jones is like, it's like him talking shit to an uncaged fucking fully grown lion. It's insane. And he was just sitting there saying the wildest shit to John Jones, and everybody's like, he could get up and kill you right now. I think Dana might let him if he does it.
Yep, and that's why he only lasted a round and some change.
I mean,
my favorite thing about that fight, though, is Chael straight up saying, as soon as he grabbed me and had me up to cage, I was like, oh, shit. Like, he's really fucking strong.
He's extremely strong.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It was like, damn. That's
and then
a
in
crazy
later interviews, he's like, he's definitely juicing. And I know, because he's on the same shit that I was on.
Yep. Chael got...
Yeah, that's fine, though. Who's undefeated? Who has belts? All right.
You can't do that, because it's not the same thing.
It's okay. You never got any belts. It's okay.
Back then, it didn't matter.
All right, guys, let's move on to some street shenanigans. Why is it?
Find that show.
Hell yeah, street shenanigans! Oh my god, picking my fucking
duck.
The duck after the is always really funny. Street shenanigans. You know what time it is. If you watch this podcast, we go over some of the greatest combat street fight videos all around the world. We bring them to you, and we break down what was going on, what should have happened, what could have happened. Should these people have fucked around and found out, and should they have not? As always, it's the most important that you all know, and Ian will let you know.
YouTube, they're all right. They're fine, YouTube. For the love of God.
God, how many times does he have to fucking say it? How many times?
They're fine.
How many fucking...
Every time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, YouTube's going to be like, I don't know.
I don't like that.
Take it down.
So check this out. This is these are two drunk guys for context. These guys are both drunk, and
one's clearly very older than the other.
That's true. So I would say that you could make an assumption of like who might win right off that, but you know, you never know. If you're thinking that the young guy's just gonna win just because he's younger, I mean, let's let the video tell the story. Oh no! Oh no!
Where are your legs at?
Right here. Wait.
Yo! Oh right.
That first leg kick though, like
dude, it's just a diversion. It's drunk kung fu. Ayo, spinning back kick.
Drunk.
Oh my god.
Man, Uriah Hall is really starting from the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, drunk roundhouse, fucking wild. Like the fact that he actually pulled it off without falling.
That's what I'm saying. It's
especially after failing like a regular leg kick.
Yeah, the sweep was horrible, but then this shit just.
Don't underestimate drunk kung fu.
Good Lord,
you see the kick and you go, oh well, this guy is wasted. I'm like, yeah, exactly. He is wasted. Ah!
Is that nigga in a Superman costume?
That is Superman.
Henry Cavill's fallen on hard times. Let's talk about it.
Oh, what the elbow?
The elbows. That's 12-6. That's eligible for a DQ.
Oh man, everyone's recording. That means that guy's drunk as shit. Is that Batman? Oh my god.
Who else would come to save the day, Darnell?
Oh
no, Batman's sitting there like,
Superman, don't do it.
You calm down.
You're gonna kill him. This isn't the way.
Jesus.
Clark, it's all right. You already won, Clark. Come on.
You did great. You did great. Listen here, punk. Let's get you right here again.
Shit.
Good
Lord.
Yeah, he got
also
fucked up
he
by
looks
Superman.
like the type. He looks like the type of guy to fight some dudes in costumes.
He got fucked on, bro.
Bam!
Damn.
A big back fist.
Yeah, what you don't know is he didn't actually make contact with his fist. It was just the wind from his fist that just knocked him back a little bit. Crazy.
Damn.
Superman punch, literally.
Oh my god, that was bad.
That's crazy. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know what could possibly be going on here. I mean, I only imagine this guy's upset for not being invited to the Super Friends, the Hall of what's the place they would all hang out at? All the Justice League.
The Hall of Justice.
The Hall of Justice. Yeah.
I also think, well, this is like mid-fight, like something correspond like way before. I'm guaranteeing, like, this dude took a picture with Superman, and then the Superman guy was like, yeah, that'll be like $5. And he was like, what?
And then he leaned into him and he was like, you're a little bitch for not saving your dad from that tornado. You could have saved him, and you could have saved him and the dog, and just flew out of there. And you're just a little pussy, I think. The guy's like, dude, I'm just trying to, I'm an actor. This is like, I do this just to pay for. Yeah, you're acting like a pussy. Well, you could have saved people. All right, dude, calm down. Bam.
Don't fuck with superheroes.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, listen, the guys that you see that are like playing Wolverine at Universal, I mean, those dude knows gymnastics. I mean,
gymnastics.
Damn it. Got me. Yeah, those guys know gymnastics, so don't fuck around. Let's
air combats.
Guys, you know me, and I know you guys. I know we love nature fights, and one big bear fight has been circulating the internet because Joe Rogan talked about it, and then I found another bear fight. So, nature, what the fuck?
Damn, nature, you scary.
Scary. Damn, nature
Which
is
one?
scary.
TikTok one or the other one?
Let's start with the TikTok one because I believe that one's shorter. This one I just found today. Let's see. I mean, bears when they fight, first of all, I mean, just so terrifying. Of just like when they show these like videos, like you see so many videos of a bear like on grainy security footage or like somebody's phone from like a distance. When you see these absolute like mutant bears,
Monsters.
I mean, just not okay. Let's see them.
Fucking 1,000 pounds of terror.
Oh my god. One of those like skibbity baps would knock you the fuck. It would kill you. Give him a little slap. Bam. Boom.
Times.
Dirty boxing the shit out of him.
I'm like, you see all the water that comes off of like
Yeah.
him just throwing his paw where it shatters everywhere. Like, you gotta imagine the force that he's throwing these fucking hands with.
Don't they say that like their fur and coat is like extremely like rough too and dense? Didn't they? Isn't that what their fur is like? I don't think it's like smooth or soft by any means.
Yeah, no, it's made to like
No, they've
withstand
got,
in there everything.
they have
Jesus.
thick coats and really thick skin. So like they're not really cutting each other up besides in the face.
Damn. You for real, that water's flying off. I'm like a boxer getting hit in the 7th
Yeah.
round. It's insane.
It's almost like they're breaking the sound barrier.
That's crazy. And fuck this. I mean, you know, not fuck this person. You know, we need this person who's recording it, but fuck you, you crazy psychopath out there just
I'd
watching
probably do some
this.
shit like that.
That's crazy. Guys, we gotta
They're
go.
fighting each other. I'm fine.
Pack the stuff up. When one of them kills the other one, who knows what he's gonna do next? We gotta get out of here. All right. Let's see the other bear fight.
Do what most bears do and they eat that dead body. Just a lot of wasted meat.
Yeah. So this is the one that's been circulating the internet. Joe Rogan saw this and talked about it. Like, look how fucking big. I don't think I've ever seen a bear this fucking big.
Why does that bear look like it's limping?
I don't know. It looks like it needs to take a
That's
shit.
too fat, bro.
It does. I mean, it's
That's
got
too fat.
it's perfectly wet, so it's good for the cinematic of the fight. Look at that that's an insane monster back there.
And people are dumb enough to say, "Oh, you should stop hunting them." Blah blah blah. And you see this big motherfucker in your neighborhood.
Look at how they like barely even made eye contact, but they're like, "Oh, it's going down."
Oh, it's about to go down.
This is what it looks like when those gas station fights. See a lot of yelling. You're like, oh my god, crazy! They're so giant. Holy shit! They look like fucking. Oh whoa! Look at all the stuff flying off of them.
It's all fur.
Going in for the clinch. Bears love the clinch.
Fur and bite face.
Yeah, he's just gripping the face. He's got good grip and good clinch. Oh, but he loses it. He gets to take down this bear. Stuffs him. He's trying to. Oh, taking the back. Oh God, fuck that.
Bite shit out of his back.
Oh yeah. Oh fucking.
Now this bear's like, I'm just trying to leave.
This bear's like, all right, you win. I said I tap. I mean, yeah, it's good ground control, pulling him down. I mean, although we've been talking over it, I mean, it's seeing this in person. I'd imagine it'd be smart to just not say a fucking thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I imagine this bear's about to like fucking go for a German suplex right now. That's what it looked like he was about to set up for. Holy shit. Boo, they're just waiting at the clock.
Boo.
This is a gift.
Break him up.
Man.
Come on, there's no action. Come on. Stand and bang.
It's one of the most intense bear fights I've ever seen in like 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, there's bear fights.
25 years.
I mean, there's bear fights all over the internet. I'd agree. I mean, I don't think anybody's seen an intense bear fight like this, like filmed with this high quality. Like,
Oh shit! Now other dude's got the fucking.
it's like, now I got the back now. Hey, like that, bitch. Going north south on him. I mean, I know it's just fighting, but God, they just try to get into that funk position. They're pushing him back like sumo.
Oof.
So versatile in the martial arts, these bears. Sumo, jiu-jitsu, sambo, Muay Thai.
I'm just surprised, like when they're biting each other, it's not just like ripping chunks out.
Yeah, right? How durable are those faces?
Like in the face, yeah.
Fucking adamantium faces over there. It's crazy.
The rules?
Like you're done. Like I won. Okay.
It doesn't look like that's how they're submitting to the rules. The bear, you good? You good?
Longer than
They're both gassed now.
God, can you imagine if we'd been down to the cabin? It'd be like,
All right, now back off, bro. Take your ass on.
Get
This
stuff.
is that shit
outta
talk right
here.
here. Get the fuck out of here, because I told you keep talking that shit, I'm going to fuck you up. Now go on, get out of here.
amazing thing I've ever seen in mother. He's got his head down. He basically saying, "I'm sorry, I lost." In the winter.
Oh, it's adorable. The winner walks away?
Yeah.
Yep. You get to wallow there in
The
shame,
winner-
bitch.
I'm sorry. The winner will walk away.
Probably.
The loser will stand
It's
there.
probably. I assume it's like an equivalent for getting your ass whipped like as a kid for bears. I'm just gonna sit here and cry for a little while and wait until I just come to.
Figure this out.
Holy shit! Fucking bears, man. Bears are so terrifying. Well, one thing we can tell you guys for sure from all that: don't fight any
fuck with
bears.
bears.
Yeah, don't fuck with bears. Cocaine bear, sober bear, I don't give a fuck. Don't fuck with them.
Panda bear.
Sharknado,
No, none of it.
we bear. We don't fuck with it. But that being said, us versus we bear, we fuck those animated bears up. They're too soft. They're not ready for it.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm
Have
not
you
fucking
seen
with
Ice
Polar
Bear?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with him.
You guys,
My man's too smart.
doggy. At that point, it'd be like at least a 2v1 at that point. If one of us gets taken out, come on.
Have you seen the show?
Yes, yes.
We do not win against Ice Bear.
But if we're cartoons too, I mean, come on. Our abilities are limitless.
depends. Is he in our show or are we on theirs? All depends on plot armor.
We're on what's that old MTV death match show? The fucking
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah, we're on that. Yeah.
I
Ice
mean,
Bear
that's-
wins.
Ice Bear probably wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Unfortunately.
shenanigans.
And speaking of that, the show's over, boys. We've made it to the end again. And god damn it if it wasn't another fun one. I want to say that we always shoot to record for like a 45 minutes to an hour max. And even if we just
It's
go a
been
little bit
3
over the hour,
hours.
it's been 3 days. It's just we just have a good time talking. We just have a fun time hanging out. And so we hope you guys enjoy that for what we bring you, because we're gonna keep bringing it to you every single week. Throwing Hands fucking podcast. You guys know what the fuck is up. Make sure you follow us on our social medias. Make sure you please follow Darnell on his Twitch, twitch.tv/snuggyblanks_, and follow all of his social medias as well. You can see his clips from Destiny and from when he's playing on Twitch. You can follow us on SuperSour Games. You can also see Ian on SuperSour Games, where he's mostly there with me streaming as my main co-host. So twitch.tv/SuperSour Games, SuperSour JIR on all social media. And we appreciate the fuck out of yous. We loved yous. And thanks for throwing hands. Stay sour. Learn jujitsu. And we'll see you
Don't
guys
fight
next
bears.
week. Don't fight bears.
And don't divorce someone who's a 3rd-degree black belt. You might die. Shout out to McKinsey.
Throwing
Girls.
hands.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. Full circle. Guys,
Bring that in at the end.
we are out of here.
My balls was hot.